Hey, church family, how y'all doing today? I've been sitting in Deuteronomy chapter 4 through chapter 6 and Psalms 54 today, and something hit me. Now, what hit me, it wasn't loud and it wasn't dramatic. It was just one of those quiet punches that makes you sit back and go, well, that's me. See, Moses keeps telling Israel, don't forget the Lord. He doesn't say, don't be terrible people. He doesn't say, stop being rebellious. No, what he keeps saying is this, don't forget. And that's interesting because most of us don't wake up and announce each day, today feels like a good day to drift from God. Nobody puts that kind of stuff on their to-do list, but we just forget. Life gets busy. Bills show up. Kids need things. The truck needs things. The sheep have issues with giving birth. And suddenly my prayers becomes, Lord, help me, while all these multitasking things are happening. See, you didn't rebel, you drifted. And drift is sneaky. In Deuteronomy 6, verse 5, it says, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. For years, I read that like pressure. Like God was standing there with a clipboard in his hand saying, how are we doing today, Gene? Do I have all your heart or 72% of your heart? We need to talk. But here's the aha moment for me. God isn't asking for intensity first. He's asking to be exclusive. All your heart means nothing else gets that throne. And here's where it got personal for me. What do I do when I'm stressed out? What do I think settles me faster than prayer? Sometimes it's food, sometimes it's distractions, and sometimes it's scrolling like I'm training for the Olympic thumb competition. That's not rebellion, that's drift. And here's the beautiful part. Israel couldn't love God perfectly, and you and I haven't loved God perfectly either. But you know who did? Jesus did. And when Jesus went to the cross, he wasn't just paying for our sins, he was loving the Father perfectly in our place. And when he said, not my will be done, but yours be done, that was full heart love, the perfect obedience, perfect surrender, and perfect trust. And he did that for us. So now I don't wake up trying to earn God's love. I wake up responding to it. And that changes everything. And then I get to Psalms 54 and it says, behold, God is my helper. The Lord is my uplifter of my life. That word upholder, not uplifter, upholder. And that word upholder means he's holding you up from underneath. So picture that. You think you're standing strong, but the whole time he's under you saying, I've got you. Even when you're tired, even when you're doubting, and even when you feel like you're hanging on by spiritual duct tape, he's underneath. Here's the deeper truth that really stirred me up today, though. We don't drift because we stop believing in God. We drift because we slowly start managing him. You see, we start to fit him into our calendar. We shrink him down into a Sunday morning service, and we treat him like an app instead of an operating system. And God, in his love, keeps whispering to us, don't forget me. Not because he needs attention, but because he knows nothing else can hold the weight of your life. He does. And if you're watching this, and maybe you've never really leaned into Jesus for anything, this isn't about joining a club. It's about a God who refuses to forget about you. The cross proves that. And while we were drifting, Jesus was dying. And while we were distracted, he was deciding to stay on the cross. That's love, real love. So church family, let's not drift. Let's remember. Let's remember what he brought us out of. Let's remember what he carried for us. And let us remember who is holding us up right now. Because when you truly remember the cross, drift loses its power and love comes back to the center, and that changes everything. I love you guys.